I'm going to share a little poem with you that I wrote recently about a vision. It is entitled, I Dream Big. Tiny houses in my dreams is my future as it seems. I've recovered from my pain and now my skills resume again. A tiny dwelling built to spec with a hot tub on the deck. I dream big of building small. I don't need much to have it all. A place to work as I play. Simple means in every way. I can see it. It's very clear. It will happen as it appears, and it shall. So be it. Good morning. Happy Thursday. What a beautiful morning to be alive. It's totally spring-like outside here. It's like, I don't know, 55 degrees, and it's not even 8 a.m. And I got my rubber boots on. Full of pee. Ha ha! And they feel good. Doing a little foot soak this morning. And I thought I'd share some vision with you. Give you kind of a tour, so to speak. And this clearing here, it could be two things. It could be the eventual garden, which would probably be the best choice for it because it has lots of sunshine. And right here, compost. Right nearby, and very handy. And so I have a vision. Now this vision is come to me in a dream, but it also is a realistic vision. As Rick, who owns this property, these beautiful 80 acres, back at his home in Odessa, there is a building. It's a little dilapidated. And it is ready to be reborn. And so we talked about it. And at some point in the spring, late spring, I intend to go dismantle it, put it on a trailer, and bring it out here and totally create it as a tiny house. And so I'm kind of looking at this area here. It seems like an appropriate spot, and it's near the main trailer, and you can see the tractor trailer behind me. That's one of two that are here that have eventual plans of converting into space. And so as I spend this time in the dormancy of winter, taking it all in, I have a vision. of creating that tiny house right here behind me, and building it with love, with total integrity, with a deck so that I can put my tub and fill it with aged urine. My hot soaking hot tub that'll be solar energized. It'll have all of that photosynthesis, and I'm very excited about that. So it's something that I hold in space. Totally. It's a vision. And I trust visions. Absolutely. You just have to hold them. Put in the order. Hold the space. Allow them to unfold and present themselves. And they will. You know, this is just such a glorious experience to be here. I really embrace it. I honor it. I steward it. And appreciate it. And you can see it's it's quite an abode. It is what it is. But there's 80 acres of absolutely pristine property here. And it was originally purchased by Daniel's grandfather, and he passed away this last year, and it now is in ownership of his father, along with another 80 acres over near Odessa. And the primary purpose of it was and is deer hunting, and so they have these perches in the trees out all over the property, and yeah, it is what it is. Me, I'm not a deer hunter. Out of my wheelhouse. But I honor and respect anybody who does what they do. I have no judgment and no opinion about it. It's just not something for me. I remember the very first experience I had with a deer, and I was 6 or 5, and it was a neighbor, and they were deer hunters. And I remember going over, it was my dear friend Gary, my little buddy, and it was his dad, and they had this deer hanging on the front porch, and they were skinning it, and you could just look in its eyes and see God, and kind of freaked me out. It really freaked me out, actually. I wasn't prepared for that kind of image at that tender age. And another neighbor that lived right between us, that was the first time I ever saw a chicken with its head cut off. And that shit really freaked me out, watching this chicken run around with blood shooting out of its neck, and so goes the saying, like a chicken with its head cut off. But it is what it is. People do what they must do. It's not my place to judge. It's just not. I simply accept and allow and trust. It's all in goodness. It's all in God's place. And so I just stay in the place that I feel the best, and that is in my heart and my universal mind. Place I like to dwell. It's really psychedelic up there. So, I love you all dearly. I truly do. Life is glorious, and I appreciate the life I have. I appreciate all the love that is shared. There's so many beautiful, marvelous, wonderful people here to share in this journey. And I love you all dearly. So I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, marvelous day wherever you may be. And, boom! Ha ha! You've just been loved. Bye now.